Hi guys, this is Taylor Sylvester with the U News broadcast team. Today we're interviewing Jill Chadwick, an alumni from UMKC. So Jill, you went to UMKC, and what year did you graduate?
I graduated with my master's degree from good old Ruse. It was in 1981, I think. 81 or 82. It's been a while.
Okay. So what did you get your degree in?
I got my master's in communication studies, which I'm not even sure they even offer that degree anymore, but you got to remember this was back in the early 80s. I absolutely loved my experience at UMKC, and one of the reasons I really enjoyed it was because they had internship programs, and it was there when I was studying communications that I found that I really enjoyed broadcasting.
So Jill, your time at UMKC, the time and the money that you invested into it, do you feel like it was well worth it?
Yeah, I think I've been able to earn a really good living, and I've advanced and continued along the way. And I have to say that my master's degree played a significant part in that a couple of times during my career path. Most of it has been in broadcasting. I did get out for a little stint where I worked for a school district and I did public relations. And my master's degree came in very handy at that point because when you're working for a public entity like that, they base your pay based on your education.
That just sounds like a wonderful journey.
Yep.
What does your job entail right now?
It's kind of threefold. One of them is I serve as the official spokesperson for the University of Kansas Hospital. So if there's a crisis, typically that's whenever I step forward and I will deal with media when they're asking about the crisis. An example that everybody may be familiar with was the JJ's explosion. When the restaurant exploded and there were injuries and they sent them to our hospital, I was the one that initially was talking to the media. The second thing that I do is I invite the media to come in and do stories on us, on things that our doctors are doing or things that are pertinent to the community. And then the third thing that I do is I do our own stories. We have a videographer and we go around and we do stories much like what you're doing with me right now. And then we take them back and we edit them and we put them online.
Awesome.
Because as you guys know, your telephone is the new TV. Everybody carries it with them.
So Jill, your time at UMKC, the time and the money that you invested into it, do you feel like it was well worth it?
Oh, it was absolutely perfect for me.
What advice do you have for students who are attending UMKC while they're there and for when they graduate? What would you tell them that they need to do?
Yeah, I think that I would say that number one, especially as you get older through your class studies, you get closer to being a junior and senior, always look for those internship opportunities. Also look for opportunities in the community to bring mentors in and talk with your instructors about inviting people into the classroom that are actually doing the jobs that you guys are trying to practice. You will find that a lot of people want that opportunity. They love talking with young people and helping them understand what they're going to face in the real world. So I would encourage people to be really active in trying to do that. And then the second thing, and it kind of goes with the first thing, you need those mentors to come in because once you get that diploma, you need to start networking to get that first job. And what better place to start than with the mentor that you invited in.
So ask a lot of questions and don't be afraid to ask either.
Right, oh yeah, never be afraid to ask. What's the harm in asking? That's how you learn.